New at 5, it's the 3rd of the month, so it's time for Buddy Check 3. It's a day we set aside to remind you to remind a buddy to do your monthly self-breast exams. Lisa Rose explains what's coming to help women with a high risk for breast cancer.
Nearly half of all women have dense breast tissue. With every mammogram, they're reminded in writing that they may want more testing. That's because cancer can be hidden in dense breast tissue. Now there's something called the Abbreviated MRI that may be the solution to getting more women the kind of next level testing they need.
We always do a T2 sequence.
At the newest breast imaging center in Springfield, Dr. Amanda Lackey is consulting on some MRI results. For years, MRI scans have been the next screening step for women who are found at high risk for breast cancer. Now, the American College of Radiology has just come out with a new recommendation that women with dense breast tissue who want supplemental screening should also have an MRI.
And so women with dense breasts, we have found that MRI is just more sensitive. It just picks up more cancers smaller than ultrasound. It just does.
But accommodating all the women who have dense breast tissue with an MRI is full of challenges, beginning with the cost.
Now they want us to say, that we recommend MRI. My only hesitation is that a lot of patients will say, I'm not paying $2,000. I can't pay $2,000 out of pocket for an MRI.
And the lack of insurance coverage is only one challenge. The bigger one may be access to an MRI.
You still have to share that MRI scanner with everybody in the hospital.
So now a few hospitals have started adopting the abbreviated MRI for breast screenings. The typical 40-minute MRI is shortened to 10 minutes.
It uses the same equipment, you still get the IV contrast, and it still shows the same sensitivity.
And the price for the abbreviated MRI in the few places they are offered is running about $300 to $400 out of pocket for the patient. At what point does the insurance kick in on this?
That will have to be more of like a nationwide legislation kind of thing, and I know they're working on it, similar to how ultrasound screening was, where it wasn't covered, and then finally for dense breasts with that indication now it is covered. So it's just a process, and we're still kind of in the early stages of that process, but it shows a lot of promise.
Enough promise that many hospitals have been looking at ways to offer the abbreviated MRI so that even women with dense breast tissue can be confident in their breast cancer screenings. We've reached out to local hospitals to see if there are any plans to offer abbreviated MRIs in the near future. There are imaging centers in California that offer the abbreviated MRI. Some university settings, like Duke University Hospital, are also providing the 10-minute screenings. We'll keep you posted on developments closer to home. And don't forget to find a buddy and sign up at ky3.com for Buddy Check 3.